Serial Salas.
What's up, YouTube? We're with Austin. Are we on? Yeah, we're with Austin. We are in the compound podcast studio. We're about to record because of the sales episode. We're going to go grab some lunch after. I don't think you know Griffin, but I invited him. He's a cool dude.
Nice.
Probably meet some people. You said a lot of the guys at the lunch are from Austin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone who will be there is either a client who flew in, who's here a little bit early. Thank you. Here a little bit early, or somebody in my network. Like, you know Matt Shiver? Does like $250,000 a month. He's been a client for a while. He's a good guy.
I might if I saw him, but yeah, the Austin scene is pretty tight knit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here though, but that's what we're gonna do. So take y'all with us.
Anytime I do these retreats, I basically just figure out where do I want to go in the world, and then I find a sick Airbnb that I think everybody would enjoy. I pick dates that I think most people would be able to do, and then I just book it. And then on this one, I sold it out in like 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So then when we sold it out in 2-3 days, there was a bunch more people that wanted to come, and I was like, all right, I'll get a second Airbnb, and then I sold that out in like another week.
All clients?
All clients.
Nice.
So it's 31 clients coming from like 7 different countries, and then there were still more people that wanted to come. I was like, all right, you guys, I'm not getting a third Airbnb.
Yeah.
You got to get your own accommodation. So I think 9 people got their own accommodation. Some of them like bunking up with each other, getting their own spots, and just so I discounted the tickets down if they're not staying in one of the Airbnbs.
Nice.
But the Airbnb today is,
Yeah.
dude, we showed up yesterday because we went to the address by accident, and we're going down this like long, windy road in the middle of nowhere, and we just show up to this massive gate. You can't
Yeah.
even see the house, and it's like
Dude.
the driveway, and I was like, holy shit! Like,
It's out in the hills, right?
yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Lake Travis,
Yeah.
so it's literally overlooking like a cliffside with like a pool that overlooks Lake Travis.
Yeah.
So we have like boats picking us up from the house tomorrow or on Saturday.
Yeah, dude. The houses up there are awesome.
But yeah, it's deep. So we got
Yeah.
the 15-person Sprinter. I brought my assistant.
Yeah.
So he's driving us and taking care of business.
Have you gone on a lot of podcasts?
Yeah, a good bit. I actually just paid $20K to get booked on a bunch.
Really?
Yeah. So the first one I got me on was ClickFunnels Radio, which has like 100,000 plus downloads.
Yeah.
That was a really good conversation. And then full transparency, it was all downhill from there. Like all the ones they've got me booked on have been like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and they just haven't gone deep, and it just hasn't been like a great combo.
Yeah.
But I come back to Texas in 2 weeks to do an in-person one, and the episodes haven't even started posting yet. And then I've done like 3 or 4 or 5 before that.
Yeah, I've heard some mixed things about those services.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the ClickFunnels one was super sick. Like, we had a great conversation. I always had the 3 plaques in the background. Like, it made for a really sick combo.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like, from there. Ready when you are, brother.
Cool.
Can I leave this water here? Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just, I'm gonna close these doors.
Over here taking an autism test to see how autistic I really am. I'm excited to see the results.
I'm starting to think Tony might be a little autistic.
Oh, definitely have a little bit.
A little touch of autism. Alright, let's see
I
how
got a solid,
Tony, how autistic are you, bro?
solid 55 out of 100. Some signs of autism.
Tony has some signs of autism. Let's go.
What'd you score?
Like a 75?
Bro, and all the boys was like between 40 to 50.
Like
Dude, I
everybody's the same kind of score. Like it's like 45 to like 55.
Right at the top of the bell curve. Yeah, Dylan's definitely like, Dylan
He's
would definitely
pushing
beat
70
you.
with me. Yeah.
No, he's pushing 80, 90. Love him to death, but definitely autistic.
Oh yeah,
You gotta have them run it.
that's what it's all about.
How'd it go?
Went good. Super hot flame in there.
Bro, what's on your wrist? What is that?
Breitling.
That's a beautiful.
My daddy bought it for me.
Oh, there we go. Daddy's money.
Same with my McLaren.
There we go.
It's on Klarna.
Have you seen my McLaren license
It's on
plate?
Klarna.
What was it?
The license plate frame says "Daddy's money," but I am Daddy. Timmy sent it to me on someone else's McLaren. I was like, buying that right now.
What kind of car you
It's
have?
a 570S Spider.
Nice.
It's what I wanted for like 5 years.
There we go.
Finally,
You
finally
daily
bought
that,
it.
right?
I daily. Yeah.
You have a
Raptor.
Raptor too.
Yeah.
I daily my Turbo S and I
What up?
love it. Yeah.
What's gonna happen? It's gonna break. Buy another one. Mine did break. It was $22,000 to fix.
Dude, before I bought
McLaren
it,
things.
I bought it in October. I got it in January because they had to pull out the engine and put like 30K into it. I didn't.
You had to pay for that?
No, they did.
Yeah, thank God.
They took a loss on the car for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
But I got a good car now. So.
It's good. Yeah,
Um,
I got a brand new transmission in mine. Should be fine.
Did you blow it or what happened to
No,
it?
I had a manufacturer like hairline fracture in it, and so it was leaking oil everywhere. But the guy that spec'd it paid $243 for it. Spec'd it out with all the options. He had it for 6 years and drove it 3,500 miles in 6 years. So he didn't put enough miles on it to get it, and then I downpiped it and tuned it, and I think that started like kind of, maybe I broke it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You added a little stress to it.
Could potentially possibly have been my fault, but let's just go with it wasn't.
Could potentially possibly.
Yeah. So you bought it 3,500 miles.
6 years old, 3,500, downpiped it, tuned it. That thing is menacing.
I've heard it.
It's disgusting.
Wild,
Like in
yeah.
person, like Timmy, how loud is that? You're a car guy.
What?
Yeah,
My ears are so
What's Austin? You're based in Miami or where?
Tampa.
Tampa.
I look like I'm from Miami.
Same really.
Everyone
Yeah,
thinks
for
I'm from
real.
Miami.
The shirt and the
No, this is a $22 shirt off Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I bought a matching set, wore it to the Rufus Du Sol concert. Everybody fucking loved it, and then I went and bought 4 more. I was like, dude, these are
That's
sick for
funny.
$22. It has matching shorts too.
There we go.
Can't go
That's a
wrong.
vibe. That's a big
Couldn't
vibe.
bring the shorts out in Austin.
I brought them, but
Okay.
all right, let's bounce and get some food.
The client retreat doesn't start right now, so it's just mostly people who are like in town or here early with him. He has like 31 clients.
Good timing. This is Matt, who I was talking about. Nice to meet you. He's like, dude, I watch all those YouTube videos. Speaking of YouTube, big YouTube guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Meet Griffin.
How you doing,
my
man?
boy.
Nice to meet you.
Austin, great to meet you.
He hosts
Likewise.
a lot of big dinners here.
Oh, hell
We
yeah.
have like a group of like 40, 50 people. It's like a weekly
Oh,
thing.
damn. So big dinners.
Yeah.
Where do you
Not
go?
everyone shows up.
Where do you
It's
split
maybe
all
like
these
8
people?
to 10.
Yeah, it's like a rotating group.
Yeah,
that
it's like an
come, but-
Instagram group chat that keeps growing.
Oh, that's
across
sick.
time, so it's pretty
Good people adding more good people.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, so
Usually.
I started this in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
And it started with like one homie, and then it turned into 2, and I collectively call us the healthy homies. We just
That's
don't
funny.
drink. We just all like rip sick dinners together. We all show up in supercars, and it's
Yeah.
like everyone's
Ours
an
is the
entrepreneur.
phrase's finest, so it's things to do with the
Yeah.
alliteration there.
Yeah.
There's this
Healthy homies, dude.
Tex-Mex spot called Phrases. It's all right, but that's where it started. So
Okay.
it's
Nice. That's
So officially got him taking an autism test.
looking good so far.
Are you passing yet?
Well, do you want to pass or do you want to fail?
I don't know.
Like, what's better? Is it like, do you want to be like?
I think everyone needs a little bit of autism.
But if you're like, if you pass, does that mean you have more autism or less autism?
That's a great question. I think if you pass, you're.
And I think the fact that we don't know that means that we have autism.
Definitely. See the results of the test. 57.
I failed.
Damn.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, you're somewhat autistic.
Autism test?
Passing, right? I think we probably already did a little intro, but here's another one. This is Austin Medlin. Runs a 6-figure per month business at, what, 90% margin?
Call it 80. Be
80.
generous.
By himself, pretty much. Been doing it for a while. He helps business owners, coaches sell more of their stuff, whether it's like the sales ability that needs to be improved or a sales funnel or everything combined. So really sharp guy. You guys are going to hear the podcast come out, I don't know, probably in a couple of weeks. And I just wanted to get him, on my YouTube channel to kind of share some games. So the people watching this, sales reps, mostly all sales reps on this one.
Oh,
So
so just tell my numbers and make them feel bad.
yeah, make it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so you said part of the pod we talked about on your bad months, 20, 30K
Commission
per month.
Yeah,
So a lot of these people watching this are like, dude, one day I hope I can make 20, 30K.
sure.
How'd you do that?
I mean, if your thought is already, I hope one day, maybe, possibly, potentially, I can make 20K, chances that you actually make the 20K are probably pretty low. When I was a high ticket sales rep, it was all the way back before COVID hit, so at the end of 2019, getting into it, and it wasn't even like a title, it wasn't a thing. There weren't like high ticket sales rep coaches that I could like learn from and get mentored by. It just wasn't popping like it is now. But when I joined the company and I saw these other dudes that were like no better than me, no better looking, no smarter, no funnier, maybe a little taller, but like other than that, I'm like, dude, if these guys can rip 15, 20, 30K commissions, I can do the exact same thing. I had an unwavering belief in myself because I realized if they can do it, I can do it too. And then I brought that mindset and tenacity to just learning anything and everything I could from the people on that team, reviewing my own sales calls, reviewing the sales calls of everybody else's. Anytime somebody posted a new sale, I'm like, yo, send me the recording. Like, oh, it wasn't a good, don't care, send me the recording. I will learn something. And I was like a dog with a bone because when I was introduced to this industry, I saw it as my way out. I saw it as a way where I could have financial freedom, time freedom. Like I saw it as my vehicle, and I just made up my mind that I'm going all in and I'm getting filthy fucking rich in this industry, and I'll die before I don't.
What do you see right now with all these sales reps? Because you're starting to work with more, you have a B2C program. What's like the biggest thing that these people are messing up that they're not even aware of?
Most people don't even think it's possible, or they're just learning from shitty people that don't know what they're doing, because nowadays everybody will teach you high ticket sales. If I could give you one piece of advice, if you're going to learn from someone, make sure that someone has actually done the thing that you're trying to get really good at. Like me personally,
I've taken 7,000 one-to-one high-ticket sales calls. I would have to be an idiot to take 7,000 sales calls and not figure it out, right?
Yeah.
And there's all these people nowadays, they have like 120K month, and they're like, I'm gonna teach other people how to do the same, and they want thousands of dollars to learn. But it's like, dude, you had one good month one time, you've taken 87 calls, like you probably need some more time in the trenches before you start selling. But a lot of people buy these programs and then they just aren't fully equipped to actually crush it in the world of sales.
Yeah.
Because they join my program and they're like, wow, this is revolutionary. I'm like, dude, this is literally like sales 101. You said you bought this program and this program and this program and you don't know this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, it melts my brain a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I've seen that because I've been running my B2C thing now for like almost 3 years, and
Yeah.
bro, most of the people that come into it have bought other programs and they're, you know, not where they want to be. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you tell them some basic stuff and they're like, dude, this is revolutionary. And you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
yeah, I would say the difference between what you focus on and what we focus on, why people come to us, is mostly like finding the best jobs and like the application and like getting kind of that back door, because that's what
Yeah.
we focus on.
Yeah.
But if you guys are looking for sales training,
I'm a sicko.
this guy knows what he's doing.
I'm a sicko. I've done it once or twice.
Yeah, we'll end it there. Quick little clip, but I appreciate it. All right, y'all. We're at Top Notch. First time here. Heard it's pretty good. A little burger joint. It's Euro night, so kind of early. It's like when you get to a party and your boys aren't there yet, so you're just like waiting and hoping that they show up. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna chill, probably get some food, find something to talk about.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Make you want to move your dancing feet to the rescue. Here I am. Want you to know you're where I stand.
All right, y'all, I want to tell you about something really serious. This is how you know that in the high ticket industry is not about how good you are at sales, but it's about who you know, what jobs you have access to. Because one, most of the people that join our community, a good amount of them, have already had success in sales. Like they've already made money. A lot of them have already done sales trainings. And they do these sales trainings thinking that if they get better, they'll get hired. It's, you know, not what it works. It doesn't work against you, but it's not exactly as linear as that. So one, most of the people that join our community have some sort of training under their belt, and they're still joining our community. Two, a lot of the people that come into our community and then leave after 6 months, they end up joining back like later when they're ready to find the next job. If they don't join Lifetime from the beginning, they leave, they realize how important it is to have the jobs if they didn't already, and then they join back and they spend more money to do that because they didn't want to in the beginning. So point of all this, I'm just here to tell you guys that, like, if you don't realize it by now, there are 100 sales trainers out there that can teach you how to be good at sales. That's not going to pay your bills. I mean, it helps. It's mandatory if you want to be a top performer, but you don't put the cart before the horse. But that's kind of like basic. I want to think of something better, but that's the idea. You don't put the cart before the horse. And going back to like this guy Austin that was just on here, really, really, really good at sales. And there's a place for him and there's a place for his training. Recommend, if you're looking for training, go check his stuff out. You can have all the training in the world. If you don't have an opportunity to practice it, you will be broke. It's just a reality. So that's going to be the end of this video, y'all. Go check out Because of Sales. So I was recording the podcast with Austin for Because of Sales. We have some really good ones in the pipeline. I'm sitting on like 3-4 episodes right now and just slowly trickling them out. About to cross 1,000 subscribers on the newsletter, which is sick. Yeah, just go over there if you haven't yet. The link is down below. It might be like the second or third link, but thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.
These cars are cool and everything, but I wanted to bring attention to something that I just saw. Look at this. What the hell is that? 2 beef franks, mustard, all that, whatever, on a hamburger bun. So we're talking about a jumbo hot dog open on both sides. We're at Top Notch in Austin, Texas. Probably a cool place. Probably pretty nice food, whatever. Top dog sandwich though, questionable. Very questionable.